Innovations! So this episode of Simply Snacks, we're going to be making some sweet potato fries, and we're going to be doing a little chimichurri sauce to dip those in afterwards. So sweet potatoes are great, so good for your heart, immune boosting, really easy to digest, also good for lung function. There's different vitamins and minerals in those. As well as the chimichurri sauce, we're going to be that with some olive oil. There's fresh parsley, oregano, little red pepper, little salt and pepper to taste too, and some red wine vinegar. So parsley is a great antioxidant. Fresh breath too, which is always nice, and it works as a diuretic too, so it helps keep us from bloating, which is always good in the summertime. All right, so let's get to the kitchen and start making those sweet potato fries. So here we have all of the ingredients we'll need. So we have our parsley here, and this recipe calls for flat leaf parsley, so you'll notice it's not like the curly kind you'll see sometimes. This is an Italian parsley. We have oregano, we have our garlic cloves here, our red wine vinegar, olive oil. We're going to do some red pepper flakes, sea salt, and some black pepper. And then we have our sweet potatoes. So first we'll start by cutting these up, but we're going to wash them first. Okay, so we're going to wash our potatoes. And sweet potatoes are nice. They're a little different than yams in the sense they don't have as much starch to them, so a lot softer when you cook them, and you don't have to cook them for as long too. Alright, so we got those rinsed. You can scrub them too. I like to as well keep the skin on there, so I think it adds a little extra flavor. Okay, so the way you cut these, you can just start by cutting the ends off, and then cut the sweet potato in half, and then next you'll cut down the center and kind of quarter it, just for some nice French fry-like pieces of potato. So then we cut those halves into quarters, and then I think I'm going to cut these again as well. So you can kind of you can do thicker pieces depending how you like them. I like to do mine a little thinner sometimes, just so they coat a little better and crisp up a little bit more. Okay, so we got those sweet potatoes cut up. So this is kind of a good fry piece, easy to grab, easy to snack on. Okay, so we've got all the sweet potatoes chopped up. And next, before we throw them in the oven, which you're going to want to set your oven to 350, to bake on 350, and then foil line a nice sheet pan there. We're going to toss some olive oil on top of those sweet potatoes just to kind of coat them so they can cook in that. And kind of just go with what you feel like for that. Usually just drizzle some on top and toss the potatoes in them. You can add a little sea salt to that too if you like, whatever you prefer. Okay, so then you layer the potatoes out. Kind of just spread them out good on the baking sheet so they cook evenly. So we'll put them in there first for about 10 minutes, and then we'll go in and flip them over so they can crisp on each side. So next we're going to chop up the parsley, the oregano, and mince the garlic. And you can use a food processor for that too if you have one, but if not, you can always just chop it by hand. And then a good trick to peel your garlic so it's a little bit easier, you just take the flat side of your knife and boop, just pop it down on top of that garlic and peel it off. I mean, you'll probably do it a little smoother, but I'm using one hand to record, so go easy on me, guys. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes for the sweet potatoes, so pull them out, and then we'll go ahead and flip them over like this, and then put them back in for another 10 minutes, so they're already softening up, which is nice, that's what we want, and then get a nice little crisp to them to finish them off. There we go. Watch out, Henry. That's Henry. All right, there we go. So do another 10 minutes. Okay, so now we're gonna finish up that chimichurri sauce. So I chopped up the parsley. So you're gonna have a cup of chopped parsley, 2 tablespoons of oregano, and then that's the 3 cloves of garlic minced up. So we're gonna add that to the bowl there. And then we have a 1/3 cup of olive oil there and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And then we're gonna do 1/8 of a teaspoon of some red pepper flakes. Okay, so adding all that together. And then after that you do 1/4 teaspoon of some salt as well as some black pepper. And then you can kind of add a little more if you want to taste. All right, so next I'm gonna mix that all up together. All right, so here's the chimichurri, and I ended up actually adding some more olive oil. So like I said, 1/3 of the cup, but I ended up doing more like 3/4 of a cup of olive oil. Kind of whisk it up there. If you blend it, it does emulsify a little bit better, but this works as well too. You kind of just drizzle it on top of the sweet potatoes, which let's go check them. All right, so those are the sweet potatoes after cooking them for 20 minutes. And to kind of crisp them up at the end, just set your oven to broil, and we'll put them in, and it goes really quick when it's on broil, so make sure you keep your eyes on it and just crisp them up to however you like them. All right, so next we're gonna put these in to broil. And yeah, you really don't have to do that long, guys. So just keep an eye on it just so they kind of brown and crisp up on the top, but they're already nice and soft. So nice little crisp on them, finishes them off good. Okay, so I just pulled these out of the oven after putting them on a broil. So ended up taking a little over 5 minutes. You just kind of flip them back and forth and just see how crisp you like them. But they are done. So we'll put some on a plate here. Yes. And sprinkle a little of that chimichurri sauce over the top, guys. Take a bite. Yum. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the snack, and then at the end of the video too, I'll post all the ingredients and instructions too. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Guys. All right, I can't wait to see you next time, and stay healthy, take care of each other.